are descending for landing.
It looked like our top pole was gonna hit that bridge. I was scared for a second.
No refrigerator.
No fridge.
We were expecting a refrigerator.
What?
Margaritaville at Sea Islander. That is so much to say.
It's embarkation day, and I'm ready to party.
You ain't seen nothing yet. We're a family of 4 that live for vacations, usually involving all-inclusive resorts or hopping on whatever cruise ship will have us. We meticulously document the entire ordeal, giving you our painfully honest opinions on everything. And yeah, sometimes we probably tell you a little more than you ever wanted to know, but that's just how we roll. For this new video, we managed to drag our oldest, Cora, right from her freshman college dorm onto a cruise ship with us. Margaritaville at Sea Islander. This entire video chronicles our 5-day journey, and we're kicking things off right at the beginning, our embarkation day. Just so we're clear from the start, this isn't your grandma's cruise video. If you're looking for a perfectly sanitized travel vlog, you've clicked on the wrong channel. Because this is Famable. Today we're getting ready to set sail on a 5-day cruise out of Tampa, Florida. We're here in Tampa right now at an Airbnb. Stayed the night here last night. Not too far from the port. We're gonna hop in an Uber, head to the port, and get on this ship, which I'm trying not to disclose right now because Cora doesn't know what ship it is or where we're going. We're about to tell her the news. Left the little guy at home with a family member. He'll be well taken care of this week while we hit up our next adventure. We just recently did a cruise with Adric on the Carnival Jubilee. If you haven't seen that series, check that out. And now we're doing one with Cora. She's in college, and we get to spend some quality time with her for the next 5-6 days. So it's gonna be nice. Just my little girl's all grown up. And she still likes to hang out with her parents. I can't believe it. What's she want to hang out with her old man?
It is almost 2:30 in the morning. Turn the light off, go to sleep.
So let's see what Cora knows about this cruise up to this point. What do you know about this vacation so far?
I know that we are going on a cruise that leaves out of Tampa until Sunday.
Here's our 5-day cruise itinerary. Day 1, Tampa, Florida. Day 2, Key West, Florida. Day 3 is a sea day. Day 4, Progreso, Mexico. And day 5, another sea day. And that's it. I'm expecting this cruise to be a pretty relaxed, chill cruise.
So yesterday we woke up real early, went on an airplane, flew into Tampa. It was a pretty short flight. We arrived like 10 minutes early. It was like a 17-minute drive to Ybor City, which is where our Airbnb is. So then we got here, and the place is really cute. It's like a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom. Then we got some really good Greek food and came back here, watched a movie. I fell asleep, and then I'm about to find out where we're going.
We gotta check out here in 15 minutes.
It was a bit of a secret, not because we were trying to really keep it too much of a secret. She wanted it to be a secret. She didn't want to know about it. Our Uber driver on the way here gave it away for us.
We're in the Uber on our way to the port, and I still don't know where we're going yet. I don't know anything about the cruise. I just know that we're going on a cruise. And our Uber driver, she's like, "Oh, are you guys going on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander?" And my parents are like, "Yeah, we are." And she's like, "Oh, that's so fun. Doesn't it go to the Keys in Mexico?" And I'm looking at my parents and I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, it does." So that's how I found out about our cruise.
This was our first time cruising out of Tampa Port. We were slated to check in around 1:30, but we got there at the port and we're told that we could just go ahead and get checked in and go right on the ship. And that's what we did. They give you your ship card, tie everything to your ship card at the check-in process here on the ship.
Got to the guy, and he was taking pictures of us, and he mixed up James and Cora. Yeah. James's picture was on Cora's card. Cora's picture was on James's card, which we found out once we got on the ship. But we got that switched at guest services, which was super simple.
I think it only took like an hour total for us to get through everything and get on the ship.
Once we got onto the ship, they welcome you with smiley faces on deck 2 at the flip-flop bar. So it's a super cute little area.
We made it.
If you walk straight through the little open area beside the flip-flop bar, you will be over at the guest services. When we got there, there was like a couple people standing in front of us, but there was a guy off to the side helping people out as they went, so it made the line go really fast. So Kudos to them for that.
We got our ship card situation squared away very quickly there at Guest Services. For those new to cruising, your ship card's really important. You'll use it as your room key, for all your purchases on the ship, and as part of your identification when you leave and return to the ship on port days. Now here's a little information about the ship we'd be on for the next 5 days. Margaritaville at Sea is a brand, and they currently have 2 ships, the Islander and the Paradise, with a larger ship expected to launch sometime in late 2026 or early 2027. Out of the 2 currently sailing, the Islander is larger, and overall seems to have much better reviews than the Paradise. The Islander is a Spirit-class cruise ship that used to be owned by Carnival Corporation. If you're into cruise history, this ship specifically started its life as the Costa Atlantica. It was built way back in 2000 and was part of Costa Cruises, which, just like Carnival Cruise Line, is also owned by the big Carnival Corporation. Margaritaville at Sea picked it up in 2019, gave it a massive makeover, and then relaunched it as the Islander in 2024. Basically, this cruise ship went from Italian style to tropical chill vibes. At least that's what I read on Wikipedia. It's got some decent reviews, so I think we're ready to get this party started, right? Ready to get this party started.
So we got on the ship, walked around the ship.
I don't think it's a hard ship to get used to. You just have to remember deck 2 is the main atrium, and then there's also some dining halls on 2 and 3, the Fins and the Islander, and then the rest of the food options that are included are up on deck 9. So it's really not hard to figure it out. It's a smaller ship.
Day 1, go get yourself something to eat or drink, make yourself feel a little comfortable, and then just kind of walk around the ship a little bit and get to know it. That way you don't have to spend as much time later on trying to figure out where you're at. You don't want to leave the cruise on the last day and discover that one place that would have been really cool. The last day you find this one little spot where you're like, oh man, I wish I would have known about this earlier in my cruise. I don't know how many times that's happened to us. But yeah, as we're walking around the ship, I'm like, I think we're really gonna enjoy this ship. There's a lot of little places here and there.
There's bars walking through everywhere, and there's a nightclub. It's called the Hot Nightclub. There's like seats everywhere, cute areas that are nice and comfortable. The kids zone. Ooh.
Don't discredit these smaller, older ships. The ship is older, when it was built originally, but it's had a major refurbishment. It's completely Margaritaville out, right? It's completely Jimmy Buffetted out. How do you say that? How would you say that?
So, my dad asked me who Jimmy Buffett was on the way here because I didn't know anything about this cruise yet. I don't really know anything about Jimmy Buffett besides the fact that he's a singer and he died in 2023. But this whole entire ship is all based off of Jimmy Buffett. So like I know it as the Lido deck. It's the 5 o'clock somewhere deck. And everywhere around it says it's 5 o'clock somewhere. All the restaurants and stuff are named after something related to Jimmy Buffett. I think they're his songs. Yeah.
Cora decided she was hungry again, so we went on a search for some lunch. We walked up to the buffet and Cora's like, I want a burger. So we went to Cheeseburger in Paradise and got ourselves a burger.
Kind of like Guy's Burger on Carnival. That's pretty much it. It's just a little burger place. You get burgers and fries.
There's a bunch of different stuff that you can put, or that they put on it for you too when you're ordering it.
You can have them top it however you want.
The line moves super quick. The french fries have this really delicious seasoning on it.
And then you go to the little salad bar area where they have a bunch of extra toppings. If you've ever had Guy's Burgers on a Carnival ship, I felt like the burgers were just as good. Very comparable.
I thought they were really good.
It was really good. I really enjoyed that burger. That won't be the last one that I eat this week. But I also saw that there's a Mexican cantina over there. There's an ice cream bar that's back there.
You don't have to pay any extra for those.
And the staff was making the ice cream cones, so I don't know if that's normal or if it was just because it was embarkation day and everybody's super excited and they probably get ice cream absolutely everywhere. We ended up back at the adult-only tiki bar area. It's an adult-only pool, lots of seating. It's a little loud back there. I felt like I like some of the adult only areas that are real quiet, but I've been told that there's areas on the ship like that too, so we'll have to find those. We found some seats, ended up getting a bucket of beer.
If you don't have the drink package, you can get buckets of beer.
That's 5 beers.
If you know you're going to be drinking some beers, your bartender's probably going to recommend you buy a bucket of beer because you're going to get a discount. Now about the drinks, specifically the alcohol drink package, since Margaritaville at Sea has all sorts of options. We skipped it this cruise, but here's what individual drinks cost us. Beers were around $8.50 to $9.50, cocktails $12 to $15, and wine by the glass started around $10. Plus, there's that automatic 20% gratuity on top of everything, including your drink package. Our game plan is simple. We budget for the package, then we just buy what we want on board. See, when we bought drink packages in the past, we often found ourselves over drinking, just trying to hit that value. And just so you know, they typically cap you at 15 alcoholic drinks per day, which has never been a problem for us. And since we're mostly beer drinkers, we're pretty cheap. If you think $10 a beer is cheap. But if you're into fancy cocktails, individual tabs add up fast. Remember, the package also covers bottled water, juices, sodas, and much more, which individually can be over $3 each. Also, unlike other cruise lines, you can't carry on any beverages. Factor in your time off the ship, too. You're not using your package in port, and drinks are usually cheaper. So consider what you like to drink, how much, and how long you're actually on the ship. For deals without the package, look for buckets of beer or the casino happy hour. More on that later. Prices can change, so for official details, check the Margaritaville at Sea Islander webpage, or for real-time tips from other cruisers, try an Islander Facebook group.
We walked around a little bit. We found a little putt-putt court in the front of the ship. So there's like putt-putt over there. There's cornhole, like a cornhole track thing that looked pretty fun. And then there's also a pickleball court over there. And it looks like they provide you with some of your own pickleball paddles and probably a ball. But I'm really excited to try that.
At this time, we saw a bunch of people go into their rooms, so we got up and we decided to go to our room.
So we went back to our room, did our little room tour.
We have an interior room here on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. This is room 1202. You walk in, to your right is your
Closet. I do wish in our particular room, this could be a room-to-room difference, but I wish we had more shelves.
So this first little area here, this is just the additional stuff to pull down the beds. Here's another one. And another one. Lots of shelves, but that's where your life jackets are too, so that takes up a lot of room. And then your full-length mirror. The one thing that I do note in these is there's not very many shelves, and you have 8 hangers. This is the bathroom. It is
The bathroom, not super small, been in smaller.
a curtain shower.
Shower, okay size. It's got the curtain in there.
There's like a little thing here, but there's nothing to put stuff on the wall. There is your drying hook thing. Nice little shelving unit in here. There is an outlet up on the top right. There's one. There's supposed to be tissues in here. We don't have tissues and a trash bin. It'll get the job done. Nice big bottles of shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. But normally they're on the walls. The colors are very vivid in these rooms. Nice little hanging hooks here. And then this is the main portion of the room. Nice big mirror here with the backlighting. You can change the backlighting here. And then there's a European and then the regular, whatever this is called. There's your blow dryer. We'll see how that works. Already plugged in, so it can't leave this area. And then a nice little drawer here and a nice little seat. Trash cans down there. And then this room is set up for 2 people for now, but they'll have to pull down the ceiling bed. And there's a little seating area here. Ice bucket, 2 glasses, extra bottled waters that are $4.95 a piece. And this is where one would think that the refrigerator would go. However, there's no refrigerator.
No refrigerator.
No fridge.
We were expecting a refrigerator.
What?
And also, if you noticed on this room tour, there's no safe.
No refrigerator, no safe.
That's weird.
Not that it's wrong, it's just different. There's a vent little area for a fridge, so I don't know if you have to request a fridge. I don't know. So this is the bed that is set up for 2 people. There's 2 beds up top that they'll pull one down for Cora. Dad will be sleeping right here. There's 2 big lamps over here, one on each side of the bed. There's USB ports on each of them, and then there's the C one and the regular USB. Yeah, and then this. So the muster drill, we have to go down between 3:30 and 4 o'clock to our muster station that is on our room key and is also on the back of our door. Tells us exactly where to go. And then the safety briefing that we do is right here on this TV. We've now heard it at least 5 times, but it tells you everything to do in the case of certain emergencies. There is also your daily on paper events that are available. And then here is your QR code that you can scan. You do not have to have Wi-Fi to access this. This is the paper version that will be put every day in your rooms with the schedule for the day. And then your QR code is here as well as it is on there. The one thing that I can say is this cruise line does not have an app. They will be having one soon, according to the person I talked to on the phone. That's the up and coming things that they're going to be working on. So as of right now, we'll have to go old school style. Meet me here at this time. Yeah, paper notes, all that kind of stuff.
I kind of just going into this ship blindly and just want to be surprised along the way. And so far, impressed with this ship. There's a little quirks with the room, but the room itself seems spacious enough.
It's a nice room.
A little less crammed than some of the newer interior rooms that we've been in. For the price we paid, I wasn't expecting it to be as decent as it has been, but we'll see. See how it goes. This is just day one, the beginning.
When I booked this, I booked just an interior room, but I would have never booked a room that didn't have a fridge, ever.
The refrigerator's kind of a bummer because I like to have cold waters in my room. But we do have an ice bucket. We're just gonna have to have our dude keep filling our ice bucket, I guess. The safe, whatever. I normally don't use the safe a whole lot anyway. So I'm not really too worried about it.
We were almost out of toilet paper, so we called the room steward, and he came.
We asked the room attendant about that.
I think his name was Felipe. You think his name was Felipe? We're just gonna call him Little Felipe.
And I asked him about the fridge. James said I was being a Karen. I didn't mean to be a Karen.
She's kind of mean to him.
But it doesn't make any sense to me why we wouldn't have a fridge.
And he said that the refrigerator's removed weeks ago.
Because of
Something about
fridge poison. I'm confused.
Poison, dude.
it was hard to make what he meant by that, but
He said, oh, you don't want to smell the fridge poison or something along those lines.
poisonous refrigerators.
Okay.
Take it how it is. I don't know. That's all I know.
So the no fridge thing is a recent thing. So I'm going to meet some friends in the hallway today, and I'm going to ask them if they have fridges.
If you've been following this channel at all, you know we're pretty easygoing, so I think we're going to be just fine. But, we got to point out the good and the bad. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so here's a little something we ran into. The mini fridge dilemma. It's not that big of a deal that we didn't have one, but it definitely caught us off guard. We just sort of assumed we'd have one, because honestly, we've never been on a cruise ship without some kind of cooler or mini fridge in the room. And there was even a perfect little spot for it, like it was just waiting for its moment. We'd heard of some rooms on other ships not providing them, but we'd never actually experienced it ourselves. The real kicker? Apparently these rooms did have mini fridges just weeks before we'd sailed. When we actually booked this trip.
My sister-in-law and in-laws just took this cruise last month, and she had an interior room as well, and she had a safe, and she had a fridge. So I'm not sure why we don't have one.
So yeah, no way for us to know that they'd suddenly vanish. Again, not a huge crisis, especially since this cruise was super affordable, but it might be a thing for certain rooms on the Islander. So here's a tip. If a mini fridge or a safe is a must-have for you, double check that amenities list before you book. You don't want to be caught off guard like we were, staring at an empty cabinet where your cold beer should be.
Kind of got our stuff around. Our luggage eventually did come. And we, what do we do next?
So then we did the muster drill.
Everybody goes to deck 3, and you look for your alphabetical letter that you're supposed to go to, which is on your room card and on the back of the door.
Pretty much everybody on the ship goes down at the same time.
So we were B. We went down to the 3rd floor, went to muster station B.
They have everybody line up shoulder to shoulder, side by side, in rows.
They went over the safety information on what to do if things were to happen.
Whole process took, maybe 20 minutes, Brandy? They shut down all the bars and everything at that time, all the services.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but as soon as it was done, the bars were open again. That was nice.
They were pretty quick to open everything right back up.
They never scanned our cards or anything like that, so I'm not really sure how they know everybody goes to it, but now I know. If we're going under, I know where to go. We have life jackets in our room. They were on the shelves in our room. We put them under our bed because there's only one cabinet of like actual shelves.
I'm just happy to be cruising, you know? Just happy to be cruising.
So it was the sail away party. The pre-party began at 4:30, and then sail away I think was like 5. They had like a sail away band. They did a pretty good job. And then they had like a sail away party.
So I went to the Land Shark bar and I was just trying to get a beer. It was taking forever. I could walk to another bar and get a drink before I'll get served here. I went upstairs to the little Land Shark lookout where Brandy and Cora were. This guy was running drinks and he was bringing drinks from the Land Shark bar. Ordered a drink and got one right away up there. Kind of funny because they were coming from the same bar. Like, oh, so that's what you gotta do to get a drink from this bar. You'll have that every now and then. No complaints, really, though. We've been able to step up and get a drink pretty quickly for the most part. I expect embarkation day to be a little bit slower than most days anyway.
We sat out at the Land Shark lookout, sat up there for a while, and just hung out.
It's nice up there at that little Land Shark lookout. They had like a little bar where you could sit your drinks. There's no bar up there. The bar is down one deck below, but it's pretty cool.
Found some ice cream. We got chocolate vanilla twist. It's really good. And they do it for you.
So we went under the sky bridge.
And at first it looked like it was not gonna clear. It looked like our top pole was gonna hit that bridge.
I didn't think it was that dramatic.
I was scared for a second. I know, I knew we were going to, but it didn't look like we were going to. But it ended up clearing with like a good amount of space. And then...
Dramatic.
we got...
So dramatic.
Spray that in my mouth.
And then it was time to go get ready for food.
We went back to the room.
We've come back in. They've clearly been in our room again. They put my bed down. They didn't put a safe or fridge in our room, so we're still safeless and fridgeless.
It's embarkation day, and I'm ready to party. I think that I'm gonna end up at the bar, the hot club.
I normally am not a big main dining person, and I tried to skip this one. Randy said no.
Truth.
Because, we were a little buzzed, kind of tired, We start hitting it a little hard because we're excited about vacation, and then we start getting tired real early on the first day.
We went to Finn's,
which is the main dining room.
And we got there, and we were told earlier in the day that you do not make reservations for a party of 3. For bigger parties, yes, but not for the smaller parties.
There are no scheduled times. You don't sign up for a dining time or anything. They'll tell you if they have a table available for you at that time. If not, they give you a buzzer. That buzzer will reach anywhere on the ship.
So we can go wherever we want. So we went for a walk.
We were gonna go check out something on the ship, and then we only made it like halfway through our walk, and our buzzer started going off.
We got buzzed within like 15 minutes.
The buzzer went off and we had to go back down. So we went down and we had dinner.
A 3-course meal. They had some extra items on the menu that you could pay extra for if you wanted to. You could get that. You could order drinks, whatever you needed, you could get there. The main dining.
The appetizers were really good.
Oh yeah.
My salad was really hit the spot. And then the dinner I got the fish. It was pretty good.
Pork tenderloin.
But yeah, I felt like the food was average main dining room experience for today in cruising.
I got the chicken, and that was really, really good. The sauce that they put on it, it was like a sweet, almost kind of like buttery garlic sauce. It was so good. And then their potatoes were really good. I also got the Caesar salad and the baked potato soup for my appetizer. And the baked potato soup was probably my favorite part of that meal. It was so good. Yeah, we were gonna skip dessert because I did not feel good and I didn't really want dessert. And then she was like, no, stay, like it's ready. They're coming out with it. So we stayed and got some dessert, and I'm glad we stayed now because it was really good.
I got like a cappuccino dessert.
I got like it was called Pina Colada Lush, and it was like a little mini like pound cake, and then in the center it had pina colada filling, which was really good.
The service was great. The servers were very nice.
I don't have anything bad to say about it.
I enjoyed it.
We're in and out pretty fast.
I think we were in the dining hall for a little over an hour, which I feel like is pretty good for an appetizer, an entree, and dessert.
The ship was starting to move a little bit. Brandy was starting to feel a little woozy. Cora was starting to feel a little woozy too.
Cora started feeling a little bit seasick.
Yeah, I started not feeling well.
It's been a while since she's been on a cruise, and this cruise is the first time in a while that I've noticed the rocking of the ship.
I had a little bit more movement on this cruise so far than usual.
There were high winds, so it was a little choppy.
Ended up going back to the room.
Cora went to bed early.
James and I went out to some entertainment. There was live entertainment everywhere.
We were getting tired, but we decided we got to check out some of the entertainment. You know, it's the first day. We only got 5 nights on this cruise. We went to the theater and watched some of the entertainment for the night. They had some kind of dancer thing going on. We kind of caught the end of it, followed up by a comedian.
We went to the sports bar, got a drink there. There was live entertainment there, and then kind of walked around to different entertainment.
They had entertainment everywhere, though. They have a full-blown casino. A lot of these places had some kind of entertainment.
We ended up at Bubbles Up area. That bar closed pretty early, but we sat down there and drank some of our drink.
We were gonna check out the dance club because the dance club here looks awesome.
The hut club.
Small, but looks really cool. I can't wait to go in there and check that out. And since Cora's old enough, we don't have the little one running around on this cruise. We can take her.
I think we called it a night after that.
You know, we were tired. We were like, man, I think we should go to bed.
Came back.
I'm liking this. I'm liking it so far. One thing I like about having the fridge in the room is, you know, you can save your beer. You know, you get the bucket of beer, then you can put your beers in your fridge for tomorrow. And then you have beer when you want to open one up in your room. When your wife and your daughter take forever to get around because they're trying to look pretty for sea scrubs. And, you know, you just want to drink a beer, maybe 2 beers. Depends on how long it takes them. So I like to put my beers in my fridge so I have my extra beers. So tonight, I'm putting my beer in my fridge. Save it for tomorrow. I couldn't finish it tonight. I'll finish it in the morning. We do cruise videos and all-inclusives with Brandy and I and the family. We don't always bring them, but we've been bringing at least one of them here recently. He'll be there for me tomorrow. Port Day, Key West.
We have just gotten up, gotten around.
Last night, slept in the bed. It was a little warm in here. It's like a lot cooler in here now than what it was last night, I feel like.
It was so hot in here.
So yeah, we were a little warm at first, but then it got more comfortable in here. But the bed, I'm not a big fan of the mattress. It's a little too firm for me.
I'm gonna give it another shot tonight, but I think it lands as the most uncomfortable bed I've ever had on a cruise ship.
That's, you know, everyone's gonna have their own preferences on that.
Yeah, not impressed with the beds, so hopefully tonight will be better. And then someone's door kept slamming, or maybe their luggage hitting the walls. And then it was just a really bad night's sleep after that. At some point, James just got up.
I know it might sound like we're complaining a lot, but we're just trying to be honest and deliver the truth. In reality, these were pretty minor things for us, and we weren't about to let them ruin our overall experience. Yes, Brandy was having issues with the temperature in the room, and my frustrations were mostly with the refrigerator.
I don't know what's going on with this refrigerator, but... Oh wait, I forgot. I put my beer in there last night. Do you think it's a little too early to drink a beer right now, Brandy?
Nope.
What time is it, 5 o'clock? Oh, 11:21? Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, I think I'm done using that fridge. I can't be drinking warm beer, okay? I love this color. It's pretty.
Today, I don't really know what we're doing. We're getting off in Key West, and I don't really know what to expect.
We don't really have anything planned for Key West.
We're gonna go out there, we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna enjoy ourselves and get some sun, maybe hit up a beach.
I really want my toes in the sand, and I want to get a good tan today.
We are just gonna go explore Key West, and hopefully James can go with the flow today, and we'll have a good time.
Can.
Yeah.
What did I do? What are you talking about?
Or we're gonna say something and be like, I don't wanna go in there. I don't want to go in. I don't want to.
Go in where?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what to expect. I'm going to go with the flow. You're in my video. We're going to go get some breakfast or some lunch now. Today, Famable takes on Key West. We'll see.
Okay, so we started off our day today at guest services.
Because I lost my key card. It's a record for me. I lost it on night 1. I can close my eyes and picture me losing it actually, but I had to go get a new one. The guy even looked at me funny when I told him that I lost my key card. He's probably like, you idiot. You've been on this ship for less than 24 hours. But he very graciously made me a new key card.
And while we were at it, we're like, hey, you know what? We might as well ask about that refrigerator thing in the safe.
You know, we don't have like a safe or a fridge in our room. I asked if that was normal. He said some of the rooms don't have them anymore.
We know why.
Yeah, because of the fridge poison.
She's like, well, do you think, maybe we could get one? And they're like, oh, we'll see what we can do. So we were really hoping to get a fridge.
And then we went to the Mexican cantina for lunch.
It doesn't cost you any extra money. If you've ever been on Carnival, it's kind of like the Blue Iguana on Carnival. Not bad, I liked it. I got a bowl. The ladies got some tacos.
I got the pork, James and Cora got the chicken. It's nice to have the options of like the cheeseburger in paradise, the Mexican cantina, and then you have the buffet right there. The towels are over there as well. So everything's kind of in one remote location on deck 9.
Was it as good as Blue Iguana?
No. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very good.
Got asked if I wanted a drink while we were sitting down and got a Dos Equis to start out my day in Key West, Florida. It's time to get this party started. We weren't even able to get off the ship till like 1:30 or so. So this is our first time at this port and first time ever even in Key West. I was like, I didn't know what to expect, right? I had this idea of Key West and I'd say it, for the most part, it was about what I was expecting. A little bit better, actually. Maybe a little bit better than what I was expecting.
We went down, walked around the shops, kind of checked it out a little bit.
There's a bunch of little shops and stuff down in that area.
We all could not believe how cute this little area is. Well, I don't know about James, but Cora and I, the ones that matter, could not believe it was so cute.
This is neat.
So yeah, we walked around the shops, did a little bit of quick shopping.
We got a couple t-shirts, $5 a piece, couldn't beat that.
There's chicken in the road.
We see that the beaches at the Progreso port don't look the greatest. So we're like, oh, we might as well make a beach day out of our day in Key West. So
when we were pulling into port, I saw this little beach off to the right and I'm like, that's where I want to go. Little did I know, that's the beach that I picked. So we went to we
did a little bit of research and then decided that we were going to walk to Fort Zachary Taylor Historic State Park.
We're walking.
Hey, is this dead end of the beach?
To the beach. Along the route, we passed Truman Waterfront Park.
Beautiful park. Has a free splash pad if anybody has children that they want to take down there.
Almost there.
Almost.
The baby chick.
Baby.
Baby chick. Chickadees. 15-20 minute walk from the port.
It was $2.50 per person to get in, so it cost us $7.50 for pedestrians to get in. You could take your golf carts, your car, your bicycles, whatever you want to take in there, but it does cost to get in. And there's also like the fort part that you can go visit the fort or you can go to the beach. We opted to go to the beach, obviously. So we walked back through this really pretty little area. There's daily yoga lessons back there as well. I saw like little signs for it. Obviously, I don't do yoga, so that's not my thing. Probably should do yoga, but I don't.
Nicer than what I was expecting, let's just say that.
Yeah, the beach was beautiful.
A little rocky in areas.
There are a lot of like conch shells that are broken up, so you'll need comfortable shoes to walk on that, but there is like nice sandy beach as well.
There's also a bunch of rocks.
Yeah, lots of rocks, but it's gorgeous. The water is beautiful.
Pretty turquoise water, real nice and calm, really chill.
It's beautiful out there.
We rented 2 chairs and an umbrella.
There is like a little area that you can rent umbrellas and your chairs, $39 for an umbrella and 2 chairs. Just regular chairs, they're $12 a piece plus tax. There was like that nice little restaurant that was there, snacky type foods.
Hot dogs, nachos, stuff like that. Think stuff like that. I think they had some seltzers and some beers and daiquiris, pina coladas. Kind of like your basics.
It was $14.25, I think, for a Nacho Supreme. $6.50, I think, when we were there for beers.
Some of them were a little
Yeah, there were like there were several drinks, but there was like
And then they had a little like shelter area. Sat there and just kind of hung out for a while.
it was good.
That not plate of nachos cost $20?
We got 2 letters.
Oh. So you said that guy was kind of mean up there, Randy?
Yeah, we're
Here you go, Dad. That's nothing.
I had nothing on it. No olives, please. It looks like they need more cheese than me. What you doing, Brandy?
Cora got in the water.
All right, I'm just gonna jump in. I'm just gonna do it. Ready? 3, 2.
I think she got her son. She got what she wanted out of her day. We all were happy with our choice to go there. One of the closest beaches to the port. So if you want to go to a walkable beach while you're here at this port, that is the place to go. We enjoyed our day.
Do you think we'll have a safe when we get back?
Yeah, we'll have it safe, I think. Fridge? No, I don't know. We'll see.
Good day at the beach. First time here in Key West, so yeah, pretty beaches here.
Coming back from the state park, I wanted to go to the southernmost point of the United States, where it's closest to Cuba. I wanted to go there and get a picture. We didn't get to go do that. It is a little bit of a walk from my understanding. However, we're just gonna have to come back. We do have some family that would love to come down here, so we might have to do that, or we might just have to come back on another cruise.
So, back on the ship.
You have to present your ID and your ship card getting back onto the ship. This morning, Brandy realized that she had misplaced her ship card, so we had to go to guest services.
But while we were down there, I kind of just asked him, like, we don't have like a safe or a fridge in our room. So he put in like a report to get us a fridge and a safe. So I'm like, awesome. When we get back on this ship, we are going to have a safe and or a fridge. I can just feel it in my soul.
The moment of truth.
It's still hot in here.
Got back, no fridge and no safe.
Soul was wrong. Did not have either. So Cora asked again when he came around, but I think my biggest concern right now is that our room is really hot. I cannot sleep in that weather at all. So
In that weather.
in that heat. So I'm gonna ask Ryan when we get back if they have fans. I know some cruise lines have extra fans. The worst he can tell me is no.
I asked Ryan if they had fans, and he literally laughed at me. I'm like, oh, that means no.
She said, what about refrigerators? He said.
Stop it. You're being ridiculous.
But our room did get really clean today. It looks really nice. He did a great job. I have avoided this port for years, but I will no longer do that. I have a whole different perspective on this port. I actually thoroughly enjoyed this port.
It's a place that I would like to come back to.
It was a great day here. I 10 out of 10 recommend. Oh my God, this drink is so bad. It's terrible. It is probably the worst margarita I've ever had. The Tiki Bar. And this kid beside me, who's probably like 21 years old, goes, "That's right. Made it." That's how you know. It doesn't taste good, tastes like liquor, you got your money's worth. No, buddy, I like.
What he said. You added extra.
Oh, you said. Well, I added his and James's comments in one comment. But yeah, no, this is not good. I'm trying. This drink is disgusting. But yeah, I do recommend stopping at this port. Like I said, I've avoided it for years. I will not avoid it in the future. I enjoyed my day. It was fun. Mm-hmm. I do. Worth every blister that I have on my feet. Are you telling all of your friends goodbye for 2 days?
No.
You won't have service tomorrow?
I know.
You're not gonna have service till Friday?
It's all right.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Oh, look at that.
Watched the ship sail away after our day in Key West, enjoying our last bit of time out in the sun.
We went and watched the sunset and it was beautiful.
Key West was a quick visit for us. Didn't see much, but we got the vibe. We just wanted to see it for ourselves and find a beach. Not bad for a first time. Next time, maybe a bit more exploring.
Oh, here goes the sun. It's melting. Oh, there it goes. Look how beautiful.
It's so nice, the carpet between my toes. I'm walking and it feels so soft and fleshy.
They brought us a safe to our room, so we got our safe.
Guys came into our room. They brought us a safe.
Which was very nice. That made me feel much better putting some of my personal things in there. So I'm excited to now have a safe. I have come to the conclusion, though, we're never effing getting the fridge.
I know it upsets you. There's a reason why they're not bringing the fridge, and it has to do with
Fridge poison. But anyways, what I was saying is I posted on the Facebook group and asked if anybody else had this issue. And some people said, I have a cozy interior cabin and I have all of those amenities and they're on this ship right now. My sister-in-law had the same style room a couple weeks ago, had all the amenities. I think it's the floor we're on.
You think this whole floor?
I think so, because the people that are upstairs on like 6, 7, and 8, that have the same style rooms, they all have all the amenities. I think they put all the people that had the Heroes as the Heroes Cruise 3 on one, but it's fine. But I also don't know how to order waters to my room.
We just call.
Call who?
Right here. There's numbers.
I would like to order a 6-pack of waters. Do I order that from you guys? Does somebody have to be present when it gets dropped off?
Hey, tell them to put it in our mini fridge.
Okay, yep, that's fine. We'll be here. Do you guys also deliver ice? Okay, all right, we would love some ice. All right, thank you.
So this day turned out way better than we expected. Key West was a win, and we even got ourselves a safe. Look at us moving up in the world. By now it was late, we were dragging, and it hit us. We still hadn't eaten dinner, so we pulled ourselves together and set out to see what else this port day on the Islander was hiding from us. So we walked around the ship at night after that and found the gym.
I'm really confused.
Wait, no. There's a door right here that says down to 30.
Didn't seem like there was much in there, but enough to get a good sweat going if you need to. Yeah, there's a little quiet spot right before you hit the gym. I'll be talking about that later. We're uncovering secrets.
We decided to eat at the buffet for dinner.
So, first time eating at the buffet, and
It was okay.
not the best buffet ever, but not terrible.
Some of the stuff was heavily salted,
Buffet food. It was okay. Nothing that's gonna blow you away.
but overall, it gave me nutrition that I needed to keep going.
We ran into a young woman that let us know that there were certain items on the buffet menu that you could order that aren't out. She noticed that you could get cookies. Cora went up and tried it, and it worked.
My plate of cookies with some milk that I just ordered from the secret menu.
So don't be afraid to ask somebody, and they might be able to make it happen for you. Pizzeria and the coffee shop are both in the back of the buffet. I think they're in the back. I think that was the back of the ship. But yeah, they're in the buffet. So that's where you'll find the pizza. Haven't tried out the pizza yet, so I'm excited to do that.
Enjoyed our time down at the buffet.
There was a point in the night we got to the buffet and we were all about to give up.
This is a good way to end the day. Cookies and milk.
It's 9:30.
9:30 is late.
But we were like, let's push through, check out some of the entertainment.
And then we went out in search of some entertainment for the night.
So we're walking around trying to figure out, hey, what's the entertainment for tonight? We missed the main entertainment because we kind of got a late start. And I think entertainment's usually around like 9:30 or so.
The first thing we decided to do was go to the adult karaoke. We stopped at the bar on the way to the adult karaoke, I do believe, and got some drinks.
We made our way to the flip-flop bar. There was some stuff going on down there. It was kind of busy. It wasn't their fault. They were just slammed at that time. That bar can get pretty packed during certain times of day. It was a little bit later on in the day, and other bars were starting to close down around this time.
So the next thing that we did, we went to the adult karaoke. I've been looking forward to this my whole life. It is a beautiful karaoke. It is at the Coral Reef Lounge.
That was pretty cool. That was fun. That's a cool little place.
It is beautiful in there. The seating is spectacular. There's a nice sized bar. The drinks that they made there were like extra. They were very, very, very strong. So it was like you're famous up on this huge stage with these huge words behind you. It was great. And there were a lot of really great singers. We had a great time. We changed seats a couple times to get a different view.
Enjoyed our time there.
So yeah, we hung out there until it ended. Really, we wanted to sing, but they had already closed the books.
So we're just walking around, and we decided, tonight we're hitting up the dance club.
The hot, hot, hot nightclub.
We never get to go to the dance club on these cruise ships. We always got the little guy and something happens or we're too tired or whatever. But on this night, we felt a burst of energy and we were ready to go.
The nightclub was lit.
I love the design of it.
Pretty neat in there. It was packed.
Lots of young people down there.
There were people of all ages.
Getting their dance on. Brandy and Cora went down to dance. A couple of their songs came on. They couldn't resist, so they went down to dance. Left me sitting there with a bucket of beer by myself.
And whoa, so fun. It was so fun. It was, yep, I dropped it like it was hot. I did all the twerking. I did all the fun dances.
I don't dance much, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the atmosphere. In the least creepy way possible.
I thought it was very fun. It reminds me of my college experiences.
You have a lot of college experiences on ships?
It was so fun.
Yeah.
And after that, we walked out and we decided we should probably just go to our room.
So we went back to the room. It was late.
We came back at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't tell you the last time I stayed up that late.
Hey, we're right here, guys. We're literally right here. Just walk past inside. You're gonna pee yourself? I also have to really pee.
Like, man, we're gonna be sleeping in tomorrow.
Do we have a fridge yet? No.
We still had no fridge, but that's okay. We'll survive.
Tomorrow, we're signing our names, and we're gonna do karaoke, and then after karaoke, we're going to the nightclub.
Got around for bed. James was still a chatty.
I got my White Claw packed away. Actually, I didn't even order that. I just put it in my bucket. Like, I think the guy thought we said White Claw. It was loud in there.
The bar was running out of things left and right.
It was the best he could do. Someone was gonna drink it. I paid for it. Whatever. So far, I'm having a good time.
Great port day. Got to know the ship a little bit more, and Key West, prettier than what I originally thought.
Wow, what a great day.
It's so hot. I'm trying to be positive. I don't know that I'll ever cruise without a fan after this. For real. But what a great night we had.
Tomorrow's a new day. Day 3 of vacation. Stay with us here. This is going to be the big day at sea.
We are going to spend the entire day in the sun.
Are you guys going to...
She's alive!
Are you guys going to bring that...
10, now turn the light off and go to bed.
We're just now to the point where we're settling into this cruise ship. I feel like we're really loving it. So don't go anywhere. If you like this style of video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let us know if you've been on this cruise before or recently have been on this cruise.
Dad, we're actually done.
Turn it off.
Like, you need to turn
Turn it off.
And the light.
Turn
It's
it off.
1:50 in the morning. But I can't sleep because you guys are being
10?
really loud and the light
10?
is on. 10.
Cora,
Turn off the alarm.
Okay.
It's almost 2 o'clock.
it's a little late tonight. Stayed up a little late. Going to the nightclub.
It's 1:50 in the morning. You guys need to comment down below and say that he needs to go to bed and turn off all the lights.
Yeah,
It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning and he's still up yapping with the light on.
Grandma called it yapping up there.
He was a yapping.
Turn it off. Let's go to bed. Turn off the light.
Okay, today is our very first sea day.
I'm excited about this day. I don't feel the greatest though. I'm a little bit hungover today.
Woke up at 10:30 again today.
I wanted to get up earlier, but we didn't get back till 2 a.m.
I figured out a comfortable way to sleep in these beds.
Our mattress in our room is just a little too firm for me.
I only had a sheet. I still woke up sweating. The room is as cold as it gets.
I don't know what's going on there. Because I'll walk into it sometimes and I'll feel like it's nice and cool. And then other times it'll feel really warm. And I have the temperature always the same, and I'll screw with the dial.
And I survived, and I slept much better last night.
Pillows are fine, everything.
The pillows, not my favorite. Cora loves them. Everybody has their own little preferences about beds and pillows and all that good stuff.
And at night we can hear some things going on. We're next to like a crew door, pretty close to our room. We can hear a door like constantly hitting or something. I don't even know what it is. Like it's a gate or something.
It's annoying.
Yeah, and it's constant. So like, and you only really notice it when it's really quiet in the room.
Yeah. Got off kind of to a rough start, but as I was getting around today, got a phone call.
I'm coming.
I answered the phone.
Hello?
And ended up being a guy from the maintenance department here on the ship saying that he had a fridge for us and he was going to deliver it. They were going to deliver it. And
Well, it was the wrong fridge, but then it was the right fridge.
so, yeah, we went back and forth with that. And they ended up bringing a fridge to us. Now we have a fridge.
Which is nice. So the stuff is in there. It's getting cooler now.
Still don't know what the reasoning is, why they can't have fridges in the interior rooms. Some of the rooms have them, but it's a safety thing, is what he said. I'm not 100% sure what that safety thing is, but this one didn't have one.
Now that we have a cooler, I like that I'll have some cool water. I asked on the Facebook group, those that were on this cruise, there's a group that's like specific to your week sailing. And I asked in that group if anybody that had an interior room, if they had a safe and a fridge, because I'm just confused by this, because I don't feel like I would have ever booked a room that didn't have any amenities. And people were saying if you're on floor 1, you likely don't have a fridge or a
I think that is what the guy said too, but I couldn't really make
But
out.
they said that the one person said, I've cruised this many times and this is my first time without a safe and a fridge.
But that correlates with
what our guy said because of the fridge poison. Whatever that means.
But anyway, they brought us one. So be aware, if you're booking interior room, it may or may not have a fridge. And if you don't have one, you still might be able to get one if you ask for it. I had already given up on it, and I was just going to keep making jokes about it. Works for me. Now we have a safe and a fridge.
Things have just been falling into place here. Found out this morning that the TV has many channels. There are things to watch on there.
And then we turn around and our safe breaks. Like, these poor people try so hard. Stuff happens. I'm not really too worried about it. No, we're not saying anything about it. No.
Not late start to the day. A little bit of a headache. But yeah, a nice, chill sea day.
Clear skies most of the day. Blue waters. You can't beat it.
Lots of live music going on around the ship today.
There's some kind of live music at all times, pretty much anywhere. Like, you walk around, you can find live music.
Little events here and there.
This morning there was trivia with the cruise director, ZJ, that we have this trip. And then there was some bingo.
There are 3 pools here, and there is a pool that has like a cover over it that is retractable roof, so that's nice. We hung out outside for the day.
Went around the whole outside deck to try to find a seat, and I could not find any anywhere.
We spent the day out in the sun.
Deck 10.
Laid out there for a good 2 hours.
Listened to them waves, read me a book, relaxed, and I got some sunburnt done here. Well, that, yep, pride.
I'm pretty burnt. Mm-hmm.
We got lunch at a Cheeseburger in Paradise. Once again, better than the last time I had it. Cora got some food at
The Mexican Casino.
Cantina.
Cantino.
This time she got a bowl and a taco. And yeah, and I got the special sauce this time. The sauce on the burger, that makes a huge difference. Man, it was so good. Those burgers are no joke. They're pretty good.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's just the setup of the cheeseburger line is what I don't like. It's probably the only place that they had that they could put it, but it's right there where you come out of the buffet, and it's kind of an inconvenient spot for people walking through and for a long line to be in, but the line moves pretty quickly.
Then today at 3 o'clock began the happy hour at the casino.
casino has happy hour on C Day from 3 to 6. You can go in and get certain beers. There's only like the basic domestic beers.
They're $5 beers.
$5 a beer, when normally they're like $8.50. That's a pretty good deal, but you can't get a bucket if you do that. And I believe you can only get so many beers. I only saw people carrying away 2 beers at a time. So that's probably the limitation on that.
Well, there wasn't a long line there, so we each got 2
3 to
beers.
6.
And then, I had to gamble while I was there. So I pulled a $5 bill out of my wallet and went and lost $5 in about 2.5 minutes.
Don't go there, get your deal on your beer, and then go spend all your money in the casino. That's exactly what they want you to do. If you actually want to get that deal, leave the casino. You're not going to, though, are you?
But their casino is cash only, so you have to bring cash to put into the machines, to the slot machines, and you cannot use your card. It prints out vouchers if you have a winning, which obviously I never do. But yeah, you have to put actual cash money in there. But overall, nice little casino. It doesn't appear to be a smoking casino.
But yeah, pretty good deal there at the casino bar. I was pretty impressed with the happy hour. That's wonderful. Nice little perk.
We're stocked up on beers with our buckets, and I got some casino beers right here in my backpack right now.
Cora and I went down that water slide that's back there. They have one water slide here on the ship. It was kind of a cool water slide. It was fun. I sat up so I didn't go very fast, but the next time I go down it, I'm gonna lay down.
Fast anyway, is what
People,
said.
yeah, no, but people were flying down it because I stood down there for a while and I'm like, how did you do that? She said, I just laid down and put my arms on my chest. Well, I guess what I'm gonna do next time. But it's kind of a cool little slide, like the light. I'm assuming it's the sun that comes in, makes different colors in the slide. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And there's like a little splash pad up there for kiddos as well. So a nice little kids area up there. And then we went down and got a spot by the pool and hung out there for a while. Cora fell asleep, got some more sunburnt done. Just sat there, I drank from my bucket of beer.
I went around the ship, just kind of explored a little bit, found some things that I hadn't seen yet. So yeah, I was just walking around, found a nice little chill spot on deck 3. There's a really super quiet place indoors. It is so quiet in there. It's called Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway. You can get a little window seat there, read a book, whatever you want to do. It is probably the quietest spot on the ship. I was going to go out there and take this and actually talk there, but it was so quiet that you could talk on one end of the room and someone would probably hear me talking. That's how quiet it is. There's not a whole lot of people that go down there either because it's close to the gym.
We are currently out here on deck 3 and it goes pretty much all around the ship. A lot of maintenance happening today, but it is just listening to the waves is so relaxing.
Kind of walk around, check out the ship, and I found out that deck 3 out here on the outer deck, nice little quiet spot. If you want to hear the whooshy waves, you're close to the sea, you could probably jump off and survive from this distance. I want to try it though. I want to do that. Don't be jumping off the ships.
It's beautiful out here. On deck 3, you can walk around almost the whole ship.
There's not much out there, but you can walk around the ship, go to the back.
It's a beautiful little quiet area, which I love that.
So if you're a person that likes to get your exercise in the morning and you want to jog or whatever, I saw a lot of people doing that. That's the place to do it. Deck 3, the outer part of the deck. There's not much going on this deck. And today there was a lot of maintenance going on with the ship. A lot of crew members painting things and pressure washing the deck. You gotta keep that deck nice and clean. Speaking of dirty decks, you go up to the top deck on deck 10 on one side. We noticed today there's a lot of
my skin.
black soot coming from the ship's deck, so you gotta watch out for that.
You got sooted on today? You weren't wearing any white, were you?
Not when I got sitted on.
Did you get sooted on?
I did. I actually had it on my skin. I washed it off in the shower.
I wouldn't wear anything nice if you're planning on being out at that deck. Yeah, it was all over the deck. You had crew members mopping it all day long, but it gets everywhere. You gotta think that's probably a job to clean that though. I mean, the best thing you can do now is just the minimal maintenance of cleaning your deck. So that's what they do.
Tonight we are heading out to a main dining hall. James isn't too keen on going to the main dining. He's like, yeah, well, once we're done, we'll be ready to take a nap. But he doesn't have to come along with us if he doesn't want to. But Cora and I want to go to the main dining hall, and we are going to go party the night away.
To party or not to party?
I am hoping that I do not close down the dance club tonight, but who knows? But it's going to be a good rest of the day.
All right, so let's see what the night brings.
And then we came back, got around. I took a good hour-long nap.
So she took a nap. James and I both showered, got around.
I'm trying to be quiet because Cora's taking a nap right now. I'm hoping she's not cranky when she wakes up.
I like to take a little moment and have these bathroom confessions because, you know, I like to think of it as my main space. You got my shorts hanging up right there. This soap is looking really sad right now. The saddest soap to ever sail the seas. Oh, it's a pretty curtain. Little curtain. Ah, I like this. I like that. Look at my nose hairs here. See anything in there?
Did you spray with poopery?
Never leave home without it. I like to spray a little bit in the toilet before and after duties. And then a little bit on the beach.
Second thought, I wouldn't do that. Burns the beef.
I think that poison's getting in my brain. That refrigerator poison.
This is your brain. And this is your brain exposed to fridge poison. Any questions?
Cora's got her nap. Now it's time to go get something to eat.
She slept for about an hour or so, and we headed on down to the Islander.
Went to the Islander for dinner.
They said a 30-minute wait. Got ourselves a little buzzard.
Walked around to the back of the ship on deck 3 there.
And then we went and took some pictures right before sunset.
About 30 minutes in, our buzzer went off. So we went in and sat down.
How much of this bread you gonna eat on vacation?
A lot of it. The appetizer salads are very good.
I got a misto frito for the appetizer. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. It might be misto frito. I don't know how to say it, but man, that's really good. I got a brisket, and then Cora got a Creole pasta. Me and Cora ended up switching plates because she wanted to switch. I had a little bit of both.
The mashed potatoes that were with the brisket, they were cheesy mashed potatoes. They were so good.
The brisket was good, but I didn't like the sauce. I like this better, actually. So it was a good trade.
And I got the breaded veal. So good. My tiramisu. So good. All of it. Good.
But I thought dinner was really good tonight.
The service was great. We were in there for about an hour total.
Dessert was good, but then I was stuffed. What is going on with this? After that, we went to Bubbles Up Lounge.
Went and got myself a Bubbles Up drink. Pictures of the giant bubble on top. Was kind of fun.
Brandy got the Bubbles Martini or whatever the hell it is. I don't know what it is, but it was really good.
I don't even know what this is.
I thought Bubbles Up was cool. I want to know how he does it. He has like this little bubble gun. He dips it in a little cup before he puts it in the drink, and I want to know what it is.
Like a little ramekin of something.
Yeah.
Some liquid. But it was really cool. Big bubble on her drink.
It's strong.
It was good.
So
It doesn't taste strong.
No, but I can feel it.
Ooh! We hung out in Bubbles Up Lounge area. We hung out there before we went in, and then we hung out there a little bit after dinner too.
So we went down to the Hemisphere bar. Hemisphere Crafts and
something. Hemisphere Dancer Craft something or another bar.
yeah, they're all long names.
Got an old fashioned with Buffalo Trace. We keep walking by that bar and there's like a little stage in the corner and we never see a band there. We're like, what's going on here? And the bartender told us, he's like, actually they're on break right now. They're gonna be right back in about 15 minutes. So we decided to sit down there, enjoy our drinks, and wait for the band and wait for the nightclub to open up because we're still on the fence about whether or not we were gonna go to this nightclub or not.
No.
But after sitting there for a while, we decided, yeah, that's definitely not gonna happen. Pretty much we made that decision after we left the room. Let's be honest.
We were going to go out for karaoke tonight, but they didn't ask us our opinion when they scheduled the karaoke for 11:30 p.m.
It was getting kind of late.
Like by the time we get done, it'd be 1 o'clock in the morning.
We stuck around there and the band did start back up, and it was a little two-piece band that we have seen around the ship. at other venues.
We saw a really good little band. I believe they're a couple. They look like they were holding hands when they got off the elevator. We were sitting down there by the hot nightclub, and 11 o'clock rolled around, and the lady was not letting anybody in.
So yeah, we watched a lot of people get turned away at the hot nightclub. Everything's so long. These titles are so long.
So then everybody's standing around. I'm like, it's got to be open by now. So we decided at that point, we're going back to our room.
I'll be back.
We were walking back from the Hemisphere bar, and the nightclub music started hopping. The bass was real loud, and it sounded so fun. But we're walking on the first floor underneath it. Cora's like, I would hate to be in these rooms.
We're like, oh man, imagine if you had one of these rooms. It was loud.
I can't imagine being in a room down on the first floor underneath that dance club. It would be pretty obnoxious. I do see people complaining about that on the Facebook group.
If you're on level 1, right under the dance club, I'm sorry.
But it is what it is, right? If you don't pick your room, then you run the risk. We ran the risk of not having a safe and a fridge, apparently. We're not under the dance club, but we're beside a crew room. So I'm pretty sure that's equivalent.
No. Did you hear how loud that was?
It was so loud. It was so loud. But at least there's an end time for that. This door that slams next door, there's no end time. All night long. All day, all night, ladies and gentlemen.
We meet again, Mexico. We meet again. Back for the tequila. This time I ain't messing around. I'm on a mission today. Tequila mission.
Took some tequila shots. That's where it all went south.
All right, Progreso. Now, I don't know if we're even there yet. I was thinking about an interior room. You can't like step outside and see if you're still moving or not. I feel like we're not moving anymore and haven't been for a while, but you know, I feel like I haven't been myself much this trip, and I apologize to all of our viewers that are used to watching our videos and really feel like I need to step up my game today. Step it up. I've been laying around this ship. I've been sitting around pouting, feeling sorry for myself, crying in the corner. I know my family looking at me like I'm lying to you, but they don't see. They don't see these tears. I keep it inside, buried. Maybe some of you can relate. We're just gonna try to get out there and have as much fun as we can in the limited time that we have at this port today. Honestly, I don't know much about it. Brandy could probably tell you more about it than what I could at this point.
Progreso is a fast-growing port in Mexico. I guess there's beach, but a lot of people opt to do the excursions, but the excursions that I would want to do, like the cenotes and the Mayan ruins, are like an hour to an hour and a half drive each way, and I can't do a 3-hour car ride. So maybe if I were to ever come back here again, maybe that's what I would do, but still 3 hours in a car is too long for me.
We'll have enough of that in a couple days.
Yeah, I believe this is the one that has the really long dock. We're gonna eat, drink, and be merry. Check it out. Go shopping. Check out the beach. Check out some restaurants. Check out the port.
Maybe some tequila. I'm gonna try to get Brandy to do some tequila, but we'll see. If you want to see Brandy do a tequila shot in this episode, leave a like down below right now. If we get enough likes in this video, we're gonna make it a rule that every time we're in Mexico, Brandy has to take a tequila shot, okay? Every single time. We try to do that now. I try to make that happen now, but sometimes I gotta push her a little bit.
Oh my God.
We'll see. You ladies gotta get up first. Cora. We're in Mexico. I think.
Let me wake up a little bit first.
How did you sleep last night?
Not very well.
This
Bed is just so uncomfortable. It's like a rock.
It's gonna be an adventure today, folks. Don't really know nothing about this port, but I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited about just getting out of this room. I just want to get out of this room and dance. Dance the night away.
So we got up in the morning, we got ready to go to Progreso. It was a beautiful day, sunny, 95 sweltering degrees. We went and grabbed some breakfast, switched out our towels.
We got breakfast at the Mexican cantina. I think we all got some breakfast burritos.
They were delicious.
I got everything in this. Oh yeah, baby.
We went down to guest services to try and get some of our money.
We had some 20s, larger bills. We wanted to break them down into smaller denominations.
They said that they don't do the exchanges.
But they said normally you would do that in the casino, but the casino wasn't open at the time, so we couldn't do that. So if you're going to need to be doing that, make sure that you do that the day before when the casino is open. And don't wait till the last minute like what we did.
So we had to take our big bills out with us, which it ended up being just fine.
We also checked our account balance while we were there, and coming in pretty good. I'm glad we didn't buy the drink package. We're actually going to be saving money not getting the drink package. I mean, we still got a day to go, but there's no way unless we go like hard the rest of the night and tomorrow.
Tequila shot number 3.
I don't want to be hungover on my last day.
Honey, are you okay?
After that, we got off the ship, and the Progreso port isn't much. When you're looking down on it, it's just like a big concrete slab with some shops on it.
But we got off the ship, took some pictures of the ship. It's a beautiful ship on the outside. The painting is gorgeous. Took some pictures out there and walked through the port.
We walked in, took our picture by the Progreso sign, and then it was just a bunch of shops you kind of walk through.
Not much really going on there, but they got a bunch of shops and people selling little things there.
Heard the free tequila everywhere.
It's just kind of everyone trying to get you to come into their shop and get some stuff.
People were a little pushy at some of the shops, but I just said no thank you and kept on going. We went through all the shops.
Shark tooth necklace. I'm getting one this time. Cora bought a hat in that little area.
It's at the end of the port. There is a place that says free shuttle to downtown Progreso. So we got on the shuttle and we went to Progreso.
If you stay there in just that little area and don't get on the shuttle, you're going to miss everything because there's nothing there. So get on the shuttle, go down. It's a free shuttle for cruise passengers.
It's a 20-minute shuttle drive to town.
You have a little bit of time to kill in the bus on your way there.
Every 20 minutes that runs back and forth picking up cruise passengers to take you back. The last one leaves an hour before the ship departs.
I didn't know what I was expecting. I had watched videos on this before, but to see it with my own eyes was completely a different story.
If you're as confused as I was, here's a quick breakdown of Progreso, Mexico. Progreso is a small port city on the Yucatan coast with a laid-back beach town vibe, which is probably why people from the capital city of Merida come here to relax and hang out. Think of Progreso as Merida's beach getaway. Merida itself is a whole different scene, a big historic city full of culture, architecture, and buzzing city life. If you're on a cruise, you can even book an excursion there, if exploring the city sounds more your style. So while they're close together, they offer completely different experiences. One more thing, you'll hear both Yucatan State and Yucatan Peninsula thrown around. They're not the same. The state of Yucatan is just one part of a much larger peninsula, which actually includes 3 states in southeastern Mexico.
It was a 20-minute shuttle ride. Not bad. It kind of took you through the town. His driving was scaring me a little bit because every single time he turned the corner, I thought he was going to knock over a little cart and some people, but must know that bus like the back of his hand.
But we got off.
We were just going to shop, walk around, just kind of see what it was all about.
We only had a couple hours. It was from, 9 to 3:30 or something like that. And we got off the ship a little late. And we were told by the staff that we were supposed to get a map of Progreso before we got onto the shuttle. That was not provided to us. I don't know if other people got it, but we did not.
One thing that I did so we could remember where we got back, I sent Brandy our location when we got off the shuttle so we could get back to where we were.
Like at the beginning, there had the touristy shops, that they always have. You go one road over and it's where all the locals are. And they don't try and get you to come in their shops. You walk through. There's supermarkets, little tiny grocery stores, It wasn't very touristy, I felt like.
I really liked it because it was like super authentic. Felt like I was actually in Mexico and not just in like a little touristy spot.
You're walking through those little shops and they're literally selling trash cans and mops.
So we were walking down the streets. They had a bunch of carts everywhere.
There's a bunch of people selling goods. They're like their own goods out on the street.
Oh, there was like some things that they sell on these carts. Like he had a bag of dead fish and it was just sitting on a tray and he was selling it. I think Cora said she saw someone walking with a bag of chicken.
We went into some little shops. Cora needed some batteries. She got some snacks. The one little grocery store that we went into.
We went to a small little grocery store, and they were in there getting their groceries for the day or the week or however they were doing it. But
we got 2 little snacks and a 4-pack of batteries for $3.20. The batteries worked in my camera well. I was kind of worried that they wouldn't work for some reason, but they did. They worked in my camera.
So we stopped at this restaurant not too far from the beach.
That was really cute. It was kind of outdoorsy.
Got some beers.
Can I have a water and a strawberry margarita on ice?
They had $5 margaritas there, which they didn't give us the Mexican menu. They gave us the U.S. menu. They actually advertised it for 80 pesos, which is actually $4 US right now, but I'm not complaining.
We got some drinks there, some amazing chips and amazing guacamole. The food was really good.
Chips and guac were awesome there.
That is the best guacamole that I've ever had while being in Mexico. It was very good. It was nice and fresh. The chips were fresh.
Mom was like, hey, we ain't leaving here without tequila, right? I'm like, you know we're not. I'm gonna make Mama happy, you know? Well, we're in Mexico. Brandy's always begging to drink tequila, so I had to get Mama some tequila.
Took some tequila shots. I can't even say the word.
We took the tequila shots. She loved it, as usual.
She acts like she doesn't like tequila.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you what, when we're at home, she's drinking it by the bottle. She's...
Get out of here.
Forget Taco Tuesday. It's Tequila Tuesday for Brandy, okay? Tequila Tuesday.
Got myself a Tecate or 2. Highly recommend that little restaurant. But there's a bunch of little restaurants like that, so, you know, just do your own thing, right? Yeah, great experience there.
We walked out to the beach just to check it out because we had to get back to the port soon.
The beach, it's okay. The waters were calm while we were there. It's a doable beach. Ended up buying some snacks from some beach vendors.
Got like a little cup of watermelon, pineapple, and mango with chamoy sauce and tahini on it. And so we were eating that. That was really good.
Get in there.
Hey.
Oh,
How's watermelon?
salty.
Salty? That one had a lot on.
And then we got some other snacks from the beach vendor. So yeah, it was a pretty beach.
$10 per person for chairs and umbrellas for all day.
Water did look a little murky, but it was pretty for a free public beach. And it's within walking distance. It's about a 7-minute walk back to the shuttle. So from there, we walked back to the shuttle.
Looked like they had some kind of event going on out there at the beach. Some kind of big volleyball event was happening there, and they were getting ready for that.
It was like a pro beach volleyball thing there at the beach, and it was really pretty what they were setting up.
Because it is Friday right now, so there's some weekend events happening down there. It's pretty cool. You see a lot of local people walking around and tourists together, along with our cruise ship that was in, so I liked it. Well, it's been pretty successful today. We did our tequila shots. We saw the beach. We walked around a little bit. Plenty to do here in this little area, as long as you take the shuttle over here.
The school was letting out, and all the little kids were running around. It was really cute. They were so excited. We were walking by, and the girls were like trying to get Cora's attention, and they were like, "Hola, hola, hola." But we were back at the shuttle right after that. They didn't have very many shuttles running.
There was only one going, and then they had a little bus going too.
And we waited about 40 minutes to get on the shuttle. We finally got on the shuttle.
So we took the shuttle back.
Progreso Port. Probably not everybody's cup of tea, but loved it.
We didn't have much time there. I will say we only had a couple hours, but the time that we did spend there, we had a good time. So back on the ship, it was a hot one today.
Oh my god, you
Back on the ship, we might not have gotten the full Progreso experience, but it was a nice little taster. And hey, we even got our tequila shots in, right? Our mission was a success. Or so I thought. Because what Brandy didn't know was that Progreso was just the beginning. Our tequila mission was not over yet.
Nice, clean room. What's his name, Robert?
Ryan. We decided to go lay out for a little bit. So I'm fried on the front and have like this awesome little tan line. It was like too hot.
Brandy and Cora got in the pool there, on the main pool where the stage is. There's 2 pools that are kind of right in the same area, so they got in.
We are here at the main pool on the Islander. We are fried, like my nice little tan lines. Oh, look. It feels really nice and refreshing.
But usually that pool was one of the busier pools, but today, on this port day, not too bad. The pool area wasn't too packed. We were able to even find a chair around the pool. I think everybody was out, taking naps and whatever, probably getting around for tonight. They probably sun warm out in Progreso.
I watched us sail away from the land shark lookout. I did my own thing. Watched us sail away from the top.
Yeah, I just watched us sail away from the land shark lookout. I was up there all by myself.
We were just kind of hanging out while the ship left.
They chilled and mingled in the pool with some strangers.
Cora met some people from England, some older fellas that were kind of chatting her up a little bit.
Guy just told Cora if she jumped in, he'd give her $20. So she got in the water and he said, but you didn't jump. That's good enough for 10. She hasn't been paid yet.
There was really only one little guy in that whole pool that was a little creepy, but all was well.
All right, we're back at sea. Once again, last sea day approaching. Man, this sucks. But we still have a lot of adventure coming our way. Then, Brandy heard over the announcements that there was a competition and they were looking for volunteers at the stage.
They were playing a game. I love games.
Winners are going to get a free drink of choice at the bar.
And I'm like, I like free drinks.
Next thing I know, I see Brandy running up. She jumped right out of the pool.
I said, I'm doing it. Cora's like, no. Like, before she could even say no, I was up and out.
I'm like, oh gosh, let's hope it's nothing too athletic, because Brandy, she's working on her skills, her athletic skills. Let's just say that.
Got to do some fun games, like a little hula hoop game.
They had to pass the hula hoop each side. It was the elimination round. She did have an important spot though at the end there, so if she was any slower, she could have lost the competition for everyone, and they wouldn't have moved on. But
my team won, so we got to go to the second round.
Brandy's group went to the next round.
And then the second round,
you had to put a ball in between your legs and
drop the ball in a cup, squeezing the ball in between your legs.
They timed you.
It was funny. Brandy tried to cheat at first.
I didn't realize I was cheating, but they told me I was cheating, so I had to redo.
She's a cheater.
And start over, so I did. And I tied for second place. So we had to do a sudden death round.
Randy and Sherry.
And it was a marble. That I had, a marble between my knees and run it down in a little tiny little cup that's like this big.
No.
And the wind kept taking it.
Again?
Because it was so windy, but I ended up taking second place.
We might as well just call her champion, Randy, from here on out, because it was a spectacle. Let's just say that.
Victory.
We're gonna get each one of you a beverage from your choice.
The first place lady and I went over, and they took us over and got us some free drinks.
They let her order whatever she wanted.
So I got a Havana banana.
Havana banana.
I actually enjoyed that drink a lot.
Bye bye. Have a good day.
Progreso wore us out.
We're trying to stay up late tonight. Our plans are to do a fast dinner tonight, pizza in the buffet, and try to hit up the nightly entertainment tonight.
We were determined to make the most of the night, so we took our nap. We took about a 45-minute nap, all of us, in our nice interior room. Gets nice and dark in here.
And it was a good nap. Ryan came in when we were taking a nap.
Our room attendant, Ronnie, came into the room. Ryan came into the room.
So he knocked a couple times first, and then he walks in and he goes, hello, hello, and then I just hear him go, hello. And then I kind of hear him back up and slowly close the door. I heard him, and then I'm like, keep your eyes closed. Don't look. How awkward for him if I were to sit up and be like, I'm sleeping.
I'm ready to go. I played some Jimmy Buffett, and I'm ready to take on this. Actually, we need more Jimmy Buffett. I think we still need more tequila. Brandy didn't do enough tequila. So tequila is not in the past. Tequila's in the present. Okay. The tequila. More tequila coming in our future.
No.
More tequila.
No. We got around, went to the flip-flop bar while Cora was finishing up getting around. They had some music down there. We hung out in the little canoe area and just sat there and talked for a bit.
I met Brandy and Dad at the flip-flop bar, and we kind of sat in this little canoe and just talked for a little bit, hung out, listened to music. They had a violinist. Is that how you say it? A violinist?
We are probably going to check out some entertainment tonight. There is a magic show and a comedian tonight. Then there is karaoke at 11:30.
Well, we can do it because we had a nap.
Had a nap.
And we're doing a quick dinner. It's party time.
We got some pictures.
That's totally our cup of tea with all those props. We made up our own poses, and they were the best. But yeah, we went later and looked at them, and I'm like, oh my god, those are hilarious.
It doesn't cost you anything to get pictures with the photographers, so anytime you get the opportunity, stop by and get a shot. You don't have to buy the pictures. It's up to you.
After that, we went to the buffet, the pizzeria.
We checked out the pizza.
Tried the pizza. It was like 10:30 at night by this time, so it was already kind of late. Brandy had a little slice earlier, and she liked the slice from earlier better than what they had late at night.
The pizza was better earlier in the day. I had like a quattro pizza from there, and it was like the pie slice, and these are rectangular, like square pieces. It's big rectangular pizza.
I don't think they have as many options later on into the night. During the day, they have more options that you can get with the pizza.
Who eats their pizza like this? It's like a freak.
It's so hot. It was okay. It wasn't the best cruise ship pizza I've ever had.
I'm about to show this woman how to eat some pizza.
Not the best cruise ship pizza I've had, but doable. Any pizza to me is good pizza, because I love pizza.
But I guess there's different pizza on the buffet, like during the day. And like there's two different sections for pizza, so.
Go get you some pizza in a buffet.
I was not feeling well. I ended up taking Tylenol and Dramamine.
All night, the ship was moving a little bit, okay? More than what it has the whole cruise. You could feel it. Usually Brandy has a problem with it. She was not too bad with the movement, but Cora, she just wasn't feeling good. She took some medicine.
I was really trying to push through, but it was just not happening for me.
Cora was like, guys, I just don't feel good. And she had gotten sick a couple times, and she's like, I'm going to bed. And she's like, I gotta go. I'm trying.
I was like, all right, like I'm really not feeling well. I think I just need to be by a toilet. So I ended up coming back to the room at about 10:30.
Cora was like, nah, I can't do this. I'm going back to the room and I'm going to bed. So we were down a person for the night. Damn shame, because what was going to happen the rest of the night, she would never get to experience, and it was fantastic. So stick around, find out what happened. We ended up at the Havana Sports Bar.
And really enjoyed the bartenders there.
Super conversational. There weren't a whole lot of people at the bar, so got to have a little conversation there. The ship's not too busy. It doesn't feel busy, at least on this cruise.
But we sat and talked with them for a while.
So after that, we ended up at the Coral Reef Lounge, once again for karaoke. Not as busy as the last time.
Got there at the beginning. It starts at 11:30. It is a common complaint on the Facebook group that the karaoke is too late. I don't disagree. It was pretty late.
It felt dead this time around. And
it's a beautiful setup for karaoke, and it's a lot of fun, and people make it fun. Yeah, the screen is huge.
I'm drunk.
Brandy did some karaoke. She sung some karaoke for the first time.
Well, please, let's give it up for Brandy and New York. Ladies, you know this song, please. Sing it, okay? All together, louder.
I sang a song, and then my second song didn't get sang because they closed it down at like 12:30. Oh, This Is My Lay that I got during karaoke.
It was getting kind of late. We got our nap, so we were able to hang in there and go late. So our next stop was the Hot Dance Club.
3 hots.
Hot Dance Club. And we got some drinks. I got 2 shots of Patron for Brandy. because she was still feeling those Mexico vibes. So we got 2 shots of tequila.
Got some shots of tequila.
Brandy loves tequila.
And some beers. Oh my God, I can't even say the word.
She loves it.
That's where it all went south. It didn't go south, actually. It was fine. The boat was rocking really, really bad. And when I was walking in, I asked the lady, I said, so what time does this close? And she goes, 1:15, 1:30, whenever they want to. So that's why it says 11 p.m. to late, because late is whenever they want to be done.
We closed down that nightclub. Brandy went up to the bar to get us drinks to go. We were going to just get one more drink and leave. And she comes back with 2 more shots of tequila to finish out the night.
Tequila shot number 3 of the night.
I, for some reason, bought another round of those things. And it was just, I could taste it. It's so gross.
Finish out the night with 2 more shots of tequila? Like, woof.
Or the nightclub ended up closing at 1:15, something like that. So, yeah, they closed it down and then they were done. So, came back to the room, and by this point, the boat was rocking so bad. I got back to the room, I couldn't hold it in no more. I literally yacked up pretty much everything I ate that day.
About 2 o'clock in the morning, I wake up to Dad, banging stuff around in the fridge. So then I was up. Light off. Guys, it is almost 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, is it really?
Yes. Turn the light off, go to sleep. They were up for another half hour, probably. It was almost 2 when they came in. Dad was yapping.
I've been trying to tell these women it's time to go to sleep. I mean, I think even Robert said, Ryan, whatever his name is, we don't know it starts with an R.
I was really, really nice at first.
I have a message.
No.
I have a message to send. Listen, Ryan brought towels to our room. And you know what? Ryan expected those towels to be used like an American would use those towels. You dry yourself off.
James.
What? Ryan.
Bed. Now. I feel like I was pretty well behaved at first. And then the last 20 minutes, I wanted everyone to go to bed and be quiet. So I got a little grumpy.
We're going to bed.
Turn off the light.
Too much tequila.
Yep. Turn off the light now.
Progreso.
Now.
Too much tequila.
Now.
It's bedtime.
Honey, are you okay? Are you okay?
This is our last day of the cruise.
Our last day on the Margaritaville Islander. Day 5. It's a sea day, and this ship is still moving pretty good.
Woke up this morning. I was so sick.
Brandy's not feeling good. She's been puking a lot. We still haven't left the room.
Oh my God. Got up this morning, late morning.
Yeah, we're just gonna try and do as much as we can today on this last day. Sometimes you can have days like this where the ship's moving a little bit. I think once we get out there, it'll help us feel better, because I think she's also probably a little hungover from last night too. The tequila might have got to her a little bit.
Had way too much fun yesterday.
The tequila from yesterday, she can't even say the word without wanting to puke today. So she's probably going through tequila withdrawals. That might be it. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. But we're gonna go enjoy the day, go around the ship, do as much as we can on the last sea day, enjoy the food. This is the day when I do the super overindulging food part of the cruise usually, because I gotta get the last bit of cruise food out of there. Just getting everything around to go home, but also enjoy our very last day. Cora already went out. She's out there trying to get some sun, some last bit of sun, and just try to enjoy our last day. Let's see what the sea brings.
And then we kind of just walked around.
So I started off my day with a Bloody Mary. Gotta get it started right because I was not feeling right. This ship was moving.
I drank a lot of water today.
I'm like, you know what? Is it the ship more, or is it just the fact that I'm hungover because we hit it hard last night. You know, Mexico always makes us all excited. We hit it hard the rest of the night. We woke up feeling a little woozy. So I knew Bloody Mary was the way to go. That fixed the problem for me, which goes to show you that it was probably more of the hangover than the motion of the ocean for me.
I like the ship to move a little bit because it makes me feel like I am on a ship in the ocean, okay? It feels more authentic to me. If the ship doesn't move, we can just pretend we're not on a ship. We're in a mall. We're just in a mall.
Ended up going to get some lunch is what it ended up being.
So we went to the buffet. The buffet here is pretty standard.
Came to the buffet and got a salad. The lettuce was kind of weird in the salad, but the buffet is just a buffet. It's nothing too special.
It's not gonna blow you away. Let's just say that.
Everything was edible. I didn't think it was disgusting.
The options aren't anything too crazy.
But for of indecision, put the food in your belly.
Nothing too flashy.
And then I went and got a couple more things. Tried some soup. The soup was so good. Tried a couple different things that I hadn't tried yet.
That was actually pretty good. I like the chili dog sauce.
Cora seemed to like the bread. She was in and out of there so much. She's a bread addict.
Did my daughter one last time asking for freaking bread? She just wants to eat bread. That's bread.
I really don't know, but she could not get enough of the bread and butter in the buffet. I don't know what it was, but that was her thing.
I'm feeling pretty good. I just wish I could pass that on to Brandy. And I don't think it's the movement. I think it's mostly too much tequila.
Stop saying the word.
Every time I say the word tequila, she goes...
Honestly, the ladies were kind of lame today. I'm not gonna lie.
I laid down for a while out in the sun. I'm just tired. I have not slept good this entire cruise. Our beds are so uncomfortable.
I really felt like they were being kind of lame, and they're allowed to be because it's their vacation. They can do whatever they want to do, but doesn't take away from the fact that they were kind of lame. I'm sorry. I just had to put that out there. They're being really lame.
But just being in the sun today really helped me a lot. So I just sat out in the sun and I took little snoozes here and there again.
Cora was trying to get rid of some of her last minute tan lines, and they were laying out in the sun, and I just decided to walk around the ship, and I ended up venturing off on my own. I'm like, I can't just sit here and do nothing. I need to be up and moving. I go to walk around. I walk by Cheeseburger in Paradise, right? I walk by it, I smell the cheeseburger, and there's no line. I'm like, man, it smells so good. I just need to go get some. So I went and got myself a cheeseburger, and I smashed it. I was already full. I shouldn't have got that burger.
I took a little snooze out there and I woke up feeling like $1 million.
2 double Bloody Marys deep. I don't feel the ocean at all anymore. I'm just moving with it. Just how many layers of paint do you think this ship has on it? I've seen a lot of painting. I think if it's 25 years old. Man.
More time passes. We go to the back of the ship. Brandy takes another nap.
How was your nap?
It was good. Feel a little better after every nap.
You've been to me, it's almost like you've been sleeping all day.
After my nap, we went down to the Tiki bar, the Tiki Grill, and the Island Eats.
They got 2 little stations, one on the left side, one on the right side. One is called the Tiki Grill, and the other one is Island Eats. And Island Eats is basically like the seafood style. It kind of reminded me of like a seafood shack on Carnival Cruise Line. Ceviche, crab legs, stuff like that. And the Tiki Grill is, from what I gathered, it's basically like chicken wings stuff.
Conch fritters.
But today, they didn't have the one side open, so they were serving both restaurants out of the one section. But both those will cost you additional.
They cost extra, but they have some premium foods down there. Like Cora ordered some snow crab.
Tell them what you want off the menu. They'll put your order in for you, and then they give you a little buzzer.
Took about a half an hour to get ready.
That was delicious.
Oh yeah.
Highly recommend that. Go back there, see what they got, see what's on the menu. They might have something that you want back there. Cost you a little bit extra, but maybe worth it for you. Check it out.
I went and got myself a burger and ate that, and that really helped me out a lot too. Gave me some energy.
Cheeseburger in paradise.
Another place that costs you extra money is the steakhouse, which the steakhouse is really big and looks really nice. They have a bar in there. It looks like they can accommodate quite a few people in that area, but we did not eat there, so I can't really speak to it, but it looked nice. When they talk about the sushi place, it's actually a bar in a little lounge area. It's the Land Afar, or I don't know what it's called. Whatever that area is called. It's like right next to the arcade right there. It's like Land Afar or something. I don't know. It's probably a Jimmy Buffett song, and I just don't know what the heck. Like, I don't know Jimmy Buffett enough to know. I don't know. It's like a bar, but they have sushi there, and you can go and get, I mean, like a regular bar. Like, I mean, it is a sushi bar too, but it's like a bar, but they have like a little area where they serve up sushi out of there. So that's your sushi place. So I don't know. There's a little stage back there, and we never saw any shows or anything play on that little stage. It was a pretty cool little area, but it's real easy to miss entertainment on this ship, and that's just because of the whole not having an app thing, and which I'm sure that will be worked out in the future. But there was a stage there, and I never saw anybody perform on it. But maybe it was just this cruise, maybe it was just like I just missed it, and that's very possible because, you know, we were kind of doing our own thing. And that's the thing about a cruise. You can be on one side of the ship doing one thing, and like a party is popping off on the other side of the ship that you don't even know about.
Doing things I haven't done in a couple days and drinking lots of water. Eating some ice cream.
We are about to play some mini golf. We got the mini golf equipment from the counter on deck 9. It kind of looks like a towel station, but it says equipment for this and that and mini golf. You give him your card, and he takes your card and he keeps it until you bring your stuff back. I might be a little rusty. It was the wind. Aw, man. Dang it. This is kind of cool that it wraps around. I'm not doing great. This doesn't actually capture my abilities. Dad likes that they have little stations to put your drinks in. All right, I'm ready for a hole-in-one. Let me warm up a little bit. Okay, ready. I don't think it's bad. I think it's a cute little mini golf area. I feel like it might be better on a day that it's not as windy, but I do like that it's divided up in sections. The mini golf, the pickleball, and the cornhole, they're all up here in this little loop. So you kind of go around the pickleball court to get to the other section of the mini golf. But I really did want to play pickleball, so I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to do that. But they do have a whole pickleball court up here. You can get paddles and balls and come up here and play, and then same with the cornhole. So yeah, it's a pretty cool little setup. Little activity center up here.
We went back to the room and got around for the night.
So I felt really good about our bill yesterday. Coming in pretty good. I'm glad we didn't buy the drink package. And then we look at the bill today. Going over your onboard bill the next day is like a timeline for you for your night if you don't remember it. And everything that you did that night will start to come back to you. Let's just say we spent almost as much money in one day as we did in the first 3 days. We partied a little too hard last night. Let's just say that. It happens. But we're still under budget for this trip, so it's all good.
Packed up all of our belongings because we leave tomorrow.
Vacation is coming to an end. We still got the rest of the night, though. I don't know how crazy of a night it's going to be tonight.
So tonight, we ate at the buffet for dinner tonight. I think for most people, it's nothing that's going to blow you away, but it's a buffet. It'll put some food in your stomach. It's fast. It's quick.
A little sampler on the last night. I'm stuffed, but I'm going to eat all of this the last day.
Not a whole lot of options. Not memorable, at least for me. And I'm assuming Brandy. Cora? I don't know. She likes them biscuits, them bread biscuits. So it might be something that she remembers forever. I don't know. She has a bread addiction. So main dining is better. Let's just say that. If you do the main dining, you're going to have a better experience. But, you know, with main dining, of course, you're not in and out as fast as you are at the buffet. You can kind of come and go at your own, you know, however you want to do it. That's just my opinion.
Very good. 9 out of 10.
stop at Bubbles Lounge, got a glass of wine. James got a drink. The guy does some really cool tricks with those bubbles, I tell you.
It's like a champagne bar, and I got a champagne of beers while we were there. Miller High Life, and it was served to me on a tray because it is the champagne of beers.
And then we went to the nighttime entertainment.
We watched the theater show tonight. Didn't have the greatest seats. We walked in a little bit later than everyone else, kind of walk around to find a seat. There's 3 levels to that theater, but we ended up on the bottom level next to where some of the stage performers come out. We haven't caught a whole lot of shows when we were here in the 5 nights. We've always been somewhere else, whether eating or got caught up in something else while we were on the cruise, and kind of just dipped in towards the end of a lot of the shows that were going on. And tonight we're actually able to enjoy a full show.
And it was really good.
I thought it was pretty good.
I was very impressed.
I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I thought it was like a regular cruise performance, and I was pretty impressed with it.
Yeah, it was good. Entertainment was great.
Last time on the cruise, have you all had a wonderful time this cruise, yes?
From there, we went to karaoke again.
Cora wanted to sing since she was sick last night. She didn't get to sing.
Cora put in her name.
Tonight's karaoke was a little bit different than all the other nights. Each night I've been very impressed with all the singing, and it was such great singers, and this one was party crowd. It was all the kids that were enjoying their last nights, and they screamed into microphones. I was getting like a headache. Cora's closed down the night.
She closed out the night with her session of karaoke.
Cora, now is your turn to get ready for the last song. And thank you so much for being here.
She did a great job. It was her first time really ever singing karaoke.
She nailed it.
She was very nervous.
Cora's getting ready to sing karaoke. She's a bit nervous. She's lucky it was clever because I would have been out of here about an hour ago.
But she persevered. Yeah, she did a great job, and then here we are.
We went back upstairs to the buffet, to the pizza place on the ship, and the pizza is good enough.
I like the sauce, I'll say that. The sauce is really good on this pizza.
Everyone's taste in pizza is different. Some people like thin crust, some people like thick crust. We can't go over all that. I'm just saying, nothing stood out to me about this pizza.
Good pizza.
MSD still takes the cake for me.
If you need a pizza, this is gonna hit the spot because you want pizza, hit it up. If they serve it late at night, it's one of the latest things they serve at night, actually.
Hits the spot, especially at night.
So if you're hungry, late at night, get yourself some pizza.
Pizzas always hits the spot. And then we just realized we didn't go to the casino. So damn it, we have to go to the casino. Cora has a $9 voucher, we gotta go spend our money. Overall, it was a lazy day. It was a successful day. I took several naps outside. I've started feeling better after some meclizine, and I've ate a lot and drank a lot of water. Yeah.
Merman mania. We went to the nightclub just to check it out, see how it was. The nightclub was actually pretty busy tonight on the last night. Every cruise is going to be different for that kind of stuff, but like the nightclub, at least got to check out the dance club. It might not be your jam or whatever, but it's super cool how it's laid out. So I don't have really anything else to say about this right now, about tonight, and that was pretty much the end of the night.
Our experience aboard the Margaritaville at Sea Islander was surprisingly enjoyable. And it's a cruise we can easily recommend, especially for those seeking a short, budget-friendly getaway. So, who's this ship for? This cruise is a great fit for both first-timers and experienced cruisers. For new cruisers, it's a perfect taste of what cruising has to offer. A laid-back, all-chills experience at a great price. For seasoned cruisers, it's a fantastic value and a way to get out there on the water without breaking the bank. We think families will also find a good fit here. While the ship does have kids areas for all groups, we can't say for sure how good they are since we didn't have our younger son with us on this cruise. We'll leave it up to you to make that call based off the information we provided, since you know your family best. What we loved about the Islander. We were impressed with the ship's remodel. It's hard to believe the ship is as old as it is because the chill island theme is well executed and gives it a ton of character. We love the 5 o'clock somewhere deck with its 3 pools, and the ship felt easy to navigate. It was never too hard to find a quiet spot to relax, but if you wanted to party, there was a place for that too. We truly loved the overall vibe. We also found great value in this cruise. The included dining options were more plentiful than we expected, and places like Cheeseburger in Paradise and the Mexican Cutie Cantina were great casual complimentary options. The ports of Call, Progreso, Mexico, and Key West, Florida were both new to us, and we were pleasantly surprised by how much we enjoyed both of them. Now here's what we didn't love. While our dislikes were minimal, we have to point them out. Our room initially didn't have a safe or a refrigerator, but the crew addressed this for us. It's worth noting that this isn't an issue for all rooms. We also felt that the beds were a little too firm for our liking, and Brandy said the temperature in the room never felt consistent. We're not sure if this was just an issue with our specific room or the ship in general, but it's something to be aware of. It wasn't that big of a deal. One thing we truly missed was a dedicated cruise app. While they provided a schedule, apps are nice because they allow you to communicate with your group and get reminders for upcoming events that you're interested in. We imagine by the time some of you are seeing this video, an app may already be in place, which would resolve this problem. The food was fine. Nothing memorable, but okay for the price. Entertainment was enjoyable, but since we didn't plan ahead well enough, we missed a few shows by arriving late. That's on us though. Final thoughts. The Margaritaville Islander really surprised us. Being an older, refurbished ship, we expected less, but instead found an inviting mix of peace and quiet alongside vibrant party spaces. You could easily switch between the two depending on your mood. While we did have a few minor issues, the room itself was surprisingly spacious for an interior cabin, and we really enjoyed the decor.
I love this color. It's pretty.
Honestly, with the value we received and the enjoyable experience we had, it's hard not to recommend this cruise. It's a ship with personality, and that's what makes each cruise experience unique. This one had a lot of charm, and we're glad we gave it a chance. So we'd like to give out a special thank you to our longtime viewer, Dan, for recommending this cruise to us. Shout out to Dan for recommending this. He's the man.
Time to go home. Time to go.
I miss my little food.
Bye-bye, Margaritaville Islander. It was good sailing with you, but we got other vacations to do. Other ships to sail. Other all-inclusives to visit.
Debarkation day is always a little bit, it's sad. Your vacation's over. Sometimes it can be a frustrating day. They handed out a sheet the night before telling us all the information about where to meet at, what time to leave your bags out. If you're bag tagging, tag your bag, leave it out. Your room steward will come take your luggage out of the hallway, and then they go and they store it somewhere for you to pick up on your way off the ship. If you've never cruised before, this is pretty standard.
And you just put your luggage out the night before if you want to put your luggage in the checkout, or you can go off with your own luggage. If you go off with your own luggage, you start at 7:45 a.m.
You'll disembark a little bit earlier than everyone else.
Priority suites, and the faster to the whatever, people get off everything first, and then self-assist.
Thank you for cruising with us. Have a very safe, pleasant onward journey, and a very good morning.
We had to be out of our room by 8:15, something like that. So you'll wait to get off the ship.
And then they start calling at 8 o'clock by floors. I don't think we've ever had it done by floors. It's normally like zones, but this was by floors. It made it so simple. Like floor 10, 9, 8, come down and out.
So we were one of the last floors called to get off the ship, basically, because we were on floor 1. Whole process went pretty smooth. We were off the ship by I want to say it was by 8:30.
More painting.
Super quick. Everything is very efficient. We knew exactly what zone we needed to go to when we got our luggage. Yeah, I actually think we were in our lift by 8:30, 8:45. We got to the Tampa airport. We came to the conclusion we really did enjoy this vacation. It was a great cruise.
I was impressed. I can't speak for the Paradise, their other ship, but this ship, the Islander, I like the ship. If you like this video series, make sure you check out some of our other videos because we have plenty more like this. It's what we do. We do cruises, we do all-inclusives, so make sure you go check out some of our other videos. Hit the like. You're more likely to see our videos when they're posted if you somehow interact with this video by hitting a like. Subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, we'll be in your subscriptions feed. You can always look us up and find us in your subscriptions. We'll see you in the next one.